A good friend once said to me that he knew he found the perfect one for him because there hadn't been a single day they ever argued. He went on to marry her a couple months later, convinced he'd never find a better match. As I reflected on the history of my own relationships, I wondered if perhaps I'd never really known what compatibility was. I definitely couldn't say the same. All my relationships had had their share of days. The next time I came across two people who seemed completely in love, I took the time to look closer. They seemed incredibly happy. Despite that, it was then that I noticed something I had never taken the time to think about before. See, it's easy for anyone to fall in love with someone when all is well. There isn't anything personalized about that. When you have nothing but promising newness stirring your heart away from routine, when it's nothing but charming smiles and enthusiasm every date. All these effortless encounters of only laughing and dancing, planning and dining. It's no wonder it's easy to run away with the idea that you found the perfect, most compatible person for you. To believe that the effortlessness in every encounter confirms they were made for just you. That this must mean you two come in exactly the same shape and perfect size. The reality is, such an effortless encounter would really be fitting for anyone. Anyone can sync with anyone when things are at their best and are easy. There isn't anything personalized about enjoying such a person. That's something anyone can do. To decide you found the perfect person for you based on this would be a mistake. By judging compatibility in such a generic and universal way, we're actually limiting, clouding our ability to find the person who is truly fine-tuned and compatible with us. We're individuals with specific doors and thought processes. So, if we can't trust all this magical, effortless encounters as testament of our compatibility, what can we trust? Conflict. As counterintuitive as it may sound, the true test of compatibility is actually how two people respond to one another when faced with conflict. Your mannerisms during arguments. Your abilities to strive and remain gentle, to stay compassionate and constructive to one another despite how mentally challenging it may be. To find someone who will push themselves to understand your specific sentiments. Someone who really tries to organize their speech ever so carefully so that they sound fair and productive in response to you. Now that's a test of individuality. Now that's a test personal to each of you. There you will find proof of your compatibility and not in something that takes zero effort. At the peak of an argument brought on by our eccentricities, know that not everyone will try to understand you. Not everyone will try to control their reactions or look for specific ways to comfort someone like you. Not everyone will find it easy to stay constructive with your personality. Not everyone will try to maintain a level of compassion and nurture when the most challenging differences and complicated qualities come to surface. It's only there that true compatibility is confirmed, and that we can safely bet that we have the tools to say our relationship can survive a lifetime. That we've truly found someone fine-tuned to us. To find the person whom you can grow to organize and master your arguments with. Stay constructive despite disappointments. That is a testament of compatibility. That is the right person for you. It's thrown out there so often that good relationships never really fight. Well, I believe that you can never really know you're truly compatible with someone until you've done so. After you've witnessed each other's response to conflict in your approaches. Having no conflict doesn't prove your relationship value. It's in the patient, gracious, and compassionate responses we push ourselves to give when faced with opposing views. The right person for you may disagree, yet will internally remain on your side. They will try hard to stay organized in their emotions and their speech because above all, they really value who you are. They may falter at times, but no matter what, you will always know that they put every effort into staying compassionate, patient, and finding solutions. Who else could be more perfect for you than someone who has an undying pursuit of harmony in their relationship with you? As unconventional as it may sound, I want to fall in love with someone I can grow to become really good at arguments with. Someone I can mentally evolve with and push the boundaries of understanding another person. I want to widen my perspective and completely reinvent how I was told disagreements were supposed to feel. A year later, my friend divorced. I've learned that we can't be so simple and generic with our definition of love. We must make sure compatibility is always based on traits of individuality. For this reason, you won't find it in the safety of perfect calm. Love worth having isn't founded on effortless enjoyment, something anyone can do. It's founded in harmonizing despite your most individual viewpoints and eccentricities, looking each other eye to eye. Don't be afraid to argue. It's a perfect opportunity to cultivate and validate compatibility, organize each other, and master this golden key of longevity. Perhaps it's not so much in how we love when it's easy, but in how we argue when all is not. It's within that manner that you'll find the right one for you.